Hi, my name is Chase Frio. I'm the CEO and co-founder of OP Games, where we facilitate mini-game tournaments made easy. Our mission at OP Games is to give game developers the ability to create competitive and rewards-driven games by turning their single-player game of skills into a multiplayer tournament. Our primary focus at the moment is the casual and the hyper-casual game space, which comprises about 60% of most games on mobile and even more on web. These are easy to play games, easy to develop, but unfortunately, very hard to monetize. The picture you see on the left is a game called Flappy Bird. It went viral about 6 years ago, raking in millions of players worldwide and making thousands of dollars in advertising revenue. Unfortunately, this is not the reality for most game developers who are plagued with two main problems. Number one is retention, and number two is monetization. Retention because these types of games are low in content value. Therefore, it's hard to keep players in the game for more than 7 days. Monetization because these games heavily rely on a lot of players watching video ads to make money. And with players' retention as an issue, we can see why this could be a problem. So we thought of the OP Game solution, an SDK for game developers with multiple monetization plugins to explore, and a platform for players to discover games, play tournaments, and even buy NFTs. So why is OP Games relevant now? The gaming industry is now north of $150 billion and growing, with $3 billion of that in the hyper-casual game space. At 1.5 billion casual and hyper-casual games player, we are now in the precipice of an even more growth in the years to come. At OP Games, we take a modular approach on how we work with game developers. For Web2 monetization, we've kept the most familiar, advertising. But our goal is to move them further into Web3, starting with competitive tournaments with crypto buy-in and payout. Developers who want to take a step further can also explore the OP NFTs, allowing them to turn their entire game into an NFT, which they can fractionalize, turning the community into owners of the game. One of the earliest games we've worked on is a Minesweeper game called World of Mines. After tournaments were implemented, it has seen a 5 times increase in its day 14 retention, which is great for these types of games. At the moment, we've signed 42 game developers and have about 50 plus early SDK users and counting. We have already integrated 6 games into the platform and has recently released this in the Near Protocol testnet. This will provide valuable insights to the product and in our quest to improve our monetization touchpoints. So how do we make money? We do this 3 ways. With tournaments, NFTs, and advertising, we clip a certain percentage of that value they make. Our product roadmap starts with a completed HTML5 SDK with tournament support. Right now, the SDK documentation is being worked on, but otherwise it should be available open source for developers already. We've also recently released OP Arcade, our gaming platform in the Near Protocol testnet. These are games, there are a few games in place, and players can now play some tournaments and some games in the platform. Our current focus is the IPFS Filecoin game SDK for replay, storage, and NFT support, which will be available this coming June. And at the end of the year, we will be releasing our Unity SDK and a fully realized product suite across the board. Our go-to-market strategy is pretty straightforward. We believe that cultivating our development community through direct outreach, hackathons, and game jams are essential to the success of the SDK and the platform, while continuously bringing in players through a mixture of organic and performance marketing. We are also maintaining a robust community of developers and players that are highly motivated and incentivized through our future rewards mechanism. Now on to our revenue outlook. With 100 games by the end of the year, we are looking at a potential revenue of $3 million. By the end of next year, we're looking to increase that by $7 million. And by the end of 2023, we'll grow our number of games to more than 500 potentially, bringing us north of $12 million. Our team is a nimble team of 7 at the moment. My co-founders, Gabby and Paul, are great entrepreneurs and have been making games since the early 2000s and has shipped more than 50 games. As for myself, I have been in the games publishing business for 10 years and has helped more than 20 developers successfully bring their games to market globally. The last thing I want to say is that we've been very fortunate to not only experience the problems firsthand, but to now have the opportunity to do something about it. And we'd love to work with you on this mission. Thank you, and you have a good day.